Um, Pins will have special qualities and effects, and it's kind of a monster to keep track of all of it. So again, this is one of those things where you either need to like make a list on the side or include it in the Roll20 sheet or somehow or another to put it all there just so that you know what exactly everything is doing. God
The sheet
forbid
looks
you
like
end up
it has a
using.
thing on the bottom of it for weapons that has like
Oh yeah, I mean,
five
if
places
you
for weapons that have a skill, a tag, effects, qualities, all that stuff. So
the if you end up say you end up playing a Mr. Handy with a flamethrower because Mr. Handy has a flamethrower.
oh yeah,
Flamethrowers are loaded with various effects. Like you cannot take an aim action with it. It can hit more than one person. It can spread. It can last more than one round. It can do all sorts of cool stuff because it's a flamethrower.
they're pretty complex then. Yeah,
They are very complex things. So if you are playing a Mr. Handy, that's something to consider. But um, every weapon's got something a little different. So like your 10 millimeter pistol will act a lot differently than your pipe bolt action rifle. And your Mr. Handy's buzzsaw will act completely different than a super mutant with a board.
how long
So
does it
there's
take to get a fat man?
how long does it take to get a what?
A fat man.
Pretty long.
I'm just going there.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while before you get one. Sorry.
Damn it.
All right.
Damn it, we
So,
can't have nice things.
well, you're going to start off at a fairly low level, and people starting off at low level starts off with 10 mils, or, that's about it. Um, Now, the character creation, depending on some of the choices you make, it's going to determine your initial equipment list. So you don't actually start off with like free gear per se. It starts off with, oh, look, you're a Mr. Handy. You get these things for being a Mr. Handy. And you get the following things because you made certain other choices. And then that's what you start off with.
Okay.
So it's not like you're going to go shopping for a lot of stuff. Now, if you want to make this easy on yourself, if you want to, you are also free to simply say, hey, Tom, this is what I want, make it. And I could possibly do that. Certainly not an issue. Okay. So it certainly sounds like Fallout's the way to go. Let me give you my gripe. Phil, are you recording my gripes?
I am, but if you want me to like shut off the recording for a bit,
I will wait until post recording because we're near.
Okay.
I don't want to be recorded for my griping.
I could mute this, but why don't we wait then? We'll do the gripe post game.
We might as well wait. I mean, I feel sorry for your audience, dude, because we're pretty much have just decided, yay, Fallout, and then we're probably going to disperse.
If we're dispersing, then yeah, totally, that's fine, and I can just be like, oh, no worries. Unless you wanted to work on creating a Fallout character live, but I feel like that's something you probably don't want to do tonight.
No, actually, I can if you want.
Yeah, I mean, that works for me. I'm sure people who watch this would be interested in knowing how character creation works, and I can go through just character design with you while if that's something you want to do.
Absolutely. I love this plan. I can gripe another time.
We gripe after.
All right, let me fetch the book. You'll need just a basic piece of paper.
Okay, I will grab a lined sheet of paper. Today's lined sheet of paper is brought to you by Lined Sheets of Paper Co. Alright, I shall rename the stream though, because definitely it is not going to be Nazis in the jungle if we're ending right now.
No Nazis in the jungle. We are going to this.
Woohoo. You've got the book
Will
and
do
everything.
indeed.
Hey, I kind of missed it because I had to step out. Dr. Wifey needed some stuff. That link to the archive page with all the downloadable manuals.
Yes.
Should I download one or more of those manuals?
You could definitely download the core rule book.
That's the one you're holding up there with the 3 on it?
Right. Just by looking at the covers themselves, I can't tell which ones are adventures and which ones are like rule expansions.
Mm-hmm.
So for the time being, the one that looks like this.
Yep.
And then afterwards, I will say, hey, this is what you can do and how you can do it. And
Okay. Let me see if there's like a download button for this bitch. There it
hey,
is.
download button.
I'll get it.
Yeah, if you go to the if you click it, you open the Fallout thing.
I figured it
It's
out.
up there.
I got it.
And it's not hard. You have to scroll down to the bottom, and then you can download it from the reading panel. They've got it in 18 forms, so
Well, yeah.
you might want it in EPUB or something like that for your e-reader or whatnot. So they've got 8 million.
So we are going to make you a character. Now there should be a character sheet in there somewhere. Yeah, the last
one is the role-playing character sheet. They actually say when you download them, they actually have 5 different ones with names on them. It's because the artwork on it is like they have 5 that are.
There's one different sheet for robots and one for people. In other expansions, when you get to be all the different kinds of robots, it gets stranger still. Also, in a later book, you can even be like a Phase 3 synth. But I kind of like synths being evil, nasty suckers that you have to just shoot in the head. So yes, what we're going to do is make Phil a character. Now, anyone who wishes to take part in this process, you'll need something to write on, and of course, something to write with. And if you have a copy of the book, great. But if you do not have a copy of the book, I will walk you through a skeletal version of character creation. We'll just have to basically, fill in some of the blanks as we go. Let me know when people are ready.
I'm all set. I've got my paper, my pen, I've got dice, I've got the rule book open on the side.
Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to ask you guys to do is pick your origin. Now, origin, again, you're either a ghoul, an intelligent, non-feral ghoul, needs to be specified, a super mutant, a Mr. Handy robot, an above-ground survivor, or a vault dweller. Each one has their own different, benefits and detriments. If you are trying to min-max, you probably need to ask, tell me what you're trying to min-max, and I'll help you out. But if you're just going to go, hey, I think I'd like to make this, great, then we can do that.
So obviously we are talking about adding some people who are not here tonight who have expressed interest in joining, but we don't know them yet. So I think I'm going to have to abandon my usual position of I'll fill in whatever no one else is doing, and just decide. But do you guys, Robbie and other name I cannot remember, Sean, got it. Do you guys have preferences?
I don't really.
No.
I mean, it's interesting because I don't really know the game enough to know what to do. I'm playing the game I'm playing the actual game itself, and that the only choice you have to be there is the Vault Dweller.
Right.
That's true, but suppose you wanted to be Piper, or you wanted to be Nick Valentine, or you wanted to be, Codsworth. These are your options.
Oh, I see. And also because there are no for lack of a better phrase, classes in this game, we could really just do whatever we wanted.
Yep.
So there's no real filling in, because
Yep. There
but
are no classes.
as Todd was saying, just like the game, this RPG looks brutal.
Yeah. I intend to put you guys in a hurt a lot. So, but then again, you will also be greasing everything that you encounter. So, fair's fair.
Because there sounds like there's no information. I would like to play a ghoul.
Ghoul it is. All right. So, under trait or somewhere near trait, here's what you're going to be writing down. You are immune to radiation damage because you're a ghoul. You heal 1 hit point for every 3 points of radiation that's inflicted on you. Not only are you immune to radiation, you frickin' love it.
That was every 3?
Yep.
Okay.
If you rest in a radiated area, you get to do cool stuff. But survival is a tag skill automatically for you.
That was survival as a what skill?
Tag skill, TAG. I will explain that when we get to skill.
Okay.
All right. And that's all you really have to write down for being a ghoul.
Okay.
You like radiation and you know how to survive.
Got it.
Are we making a character for Sean and Robbie, or are you guys, do you wish to go along, or are we just making bills?
Yeah, why not?
I'm good. I'm going to follow along so that I get to just the idea. I am leaning toward either a survivor or a vault dweller, though.
Gotcha.
I have not decided.
All righty. So, Sean, are you following along, or do you want to make a character as well?
I would like to make a character. I want to be a robot.
All right. You are Mr. Handy.
I'm Mr. Handy.
You are Mr. Handy.
I can't be Ada because I have an Ada.
You can technically be an Ada, but you are just generally a robot. The arm pieces that you get, whether you want the pincer, the flamethrower, you can swap all those out. But you are, in fact, a robot.
I built my Ada into kind of a monstrous thing, really.
Yeah, I figured. Looking ahead, actually, no, you cannot be an Ada. I'm very sorry. You are a Mr. Handy, Mr. Gutsy, Miss Nanny. That's the type of robot that this has. So not an Ada.
I will be a Mr. Gutsy.
That you could be.
Okay. I'm happy about that.
All right. Now, all of your stuff is kind of lengthy. You get things like 3D vision, 360-degree vision. You get bonuses on certain perceptions. You're immune to radiation. You're immune to poison. I'm going through the list kind of quickly just because there's a lot to write down.
Radiation, poison.
Yep.
And I have 360-degree vision.
360-degree vision. You can't use chems of any kind.
No chems, which is fine. I didn't really use them much in the game.
You can't eat, drink, or rest.
I'm just always there. Look at that.
The only way you can recover health is by someone repairing you.
Oh no, I have to have the robot repair kit.
Yes.
Look at that. I have some of those.
All righty. There's one or two I'm leaving off because it depends on what arms you want to take. If you want to take a flamethrower, if you want to take a claw, whatever. All right. Step number 2, your specials. You start off with a 5 in every special. So from strength through luck, you get a 5 in all of them. Okay. You now have 5 points to spend on a one-on-one basis to boost any one of those specials. If you want to earn more points back, you can lower something down to a 4. So, like, let's say, hey, I'm going to be an idiot. I knock intelligence down to a 4 to get an additional point that I can spend somewhere else. Now, the for those who are watching at home, you've got strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. And again, you've got 5 points to spend however you want to. And if you do want to knock one of your specials down so that you can get an extra point to spend, that works too. Bill, have you done your special?
I have written down the word special. No, a little more than that.
Wrote it down.
I wrote it down. Actually, maybe zoomed in a bit too far. Fuck it, it's fine. All right, I've got everything starts at 5, and I've got 5 to spend, and of course I can buy up or down. Trying to think about what kind of character I want my ghoul to be.
Just to let you know what the attributes. I mean, the attributes are mostly self-explanatory,
Sure.
but the weapons that you use or planning on using are based on one of the attributes. Melee and unarmed are built off of strength. Small guns like pistols and rifles, they are built off of agility. Explosives is off of perception, and big guns is built off of endurance. So depending on what type of gun or something that you're eventually thinking of trying to use,
All
that's
right.
something you might.
I'm going to drop my strength to a 4
Okay.
to give me an extra 1. I'm going to put 7 into perception, so raising that by 2 gives me 4 left to go.
Yep.
My pen is fading in and out, and that is bothering me, so I'm going to find a better pen, you piece of shit. Oh my god, I've got no pens! It's fine, pencil might be fine too, if I can find one of those.
A pencil works.
Here we go. Alright, endurance I'll keep at a 5. Charisma I'm going to bump up to a 7.
You're a charming ghoul.
I am a charming ghoul. Intelligence I'm going to drop to a 4 to give me an extra point.
You're a stupid but charming ghoul.
Luck at a 5, and that gives me an 8 for agility.
Nice. Sean, did you spend out your points?
So I have 5 points, right, that I can use.
Yep. You start off. Everything starts off with a 5 in it. All of your attributes, and then you have 5 points to bump anything up on a one-on-one basis.
Yep.
So if you want Mr. Gutsy to have like an incredibly high physical strength, this is your chance to do that. And you can lower anything down to a 4 if you want to pick up another point. But you can't drop anything lower than a 4.
Okay. Well, I don't think a robot needs charisma because he's like a robot. What am I going to make, little robots or something? I think I should probably just move on and get them for something more suitable. So I'm going to take a charisma of 4, and then I'm going to have a boost of 2 to strength, perception, and agility.
Sounds like a plan. So that gives you a 5 endurance, 5 intelligence, and a 5 luck. Sounds like a thing.
Yeah.
All right. Next step, skills. The way this game handles skills is you get to designate some of skills to be tag skills. Now, tag skills are more along the lines of like the types of things that you are really, really good at. It makes it easier for you to get a critical success. It's you also start off with additional ranks and things. So first thing I want you to do is pick 3 of the skills that are listed and designate them as tag skills. And again, these are the things that you're probably pretty good at. So the ghoul starts off with survival as a tag skill for free, but you get 3 additional ones of your choosing. And Mr. Gutsy gets to pick 3 of your choice. And again, basically think about what you might want to be specifically good at, things that are a little better than others.
When I as a robot come into play, do I have specific weapons and stuff that I'm going to choose because they're more common? Because I know.
Yep. When we get to the gear section, I'll let you pick what's on your little arms.
But they're mostly energy weapons, right?
Again, you get to pick.
Okay.
You might start off with a flamethrower. You might start off with a baton. You might start off with a pincer or a buzzsaw or a Pez dispenser. It varies.
Evil Pez dispensers?
Yes, an evil Pez dispenser.
Nice. I have chosen barter, small guns, and sneak to add to my survival.
Nice. You automatically get 2 ranks in each one of those tag skills for free. How you doing, Sean?
Well, I'm trying to sort the ones out that don't make any sense for like a. I think I'm gonna do melee weapons, and I'm going to do repair because I'm a robot. I might want to repair myself.
Might be helpful.
And I might do science.
Cool.
That sounds very robot-y to me.
It does. So again, you start off with 2 ranks in each one of those tag skills. Now, you also get skill ranks equal to your intelligence plus 9. So take your current intelligence, whatever you currently have it set at, add 9 to it, and that gives you a total number of skill ranks that can be spent among any skills you want, including your tag skills. So if you want to boost your tag skills any higher, you can.
Is there a maximum?
There is technically a maximum of 6. So you can't increase your skill rank higher than a 6 ever. If you really just wanted to like drop it all into sneak and be the invisible ghoul, 6.
Okay.
Unless you're a super mutant, and then it's 4 because super mutants are stupid.
So dumb. Low IQ super mutants.
So like I said, 9 plus your intelligence number gives you a total of skill points. Spend them how you want to spend them.
Okay, I should throw down some other fucking skills here.
How you doing, Sean?
Sorry, guys, I stepped away for a second. I printed out the character sheet so I could just put it in there.
Sounds like a plan.
Much easier. Because all of these skills and stuff, the character sheet has all of this on it, so.
It does, and it still doesn't have all the room, but...
Okay. I also noticed... Go ahead.
We take our intelligence plus 9, which is 14, and then we get to divide that all up amongst other things too, right?
Yep, spend them like regular skill ranks among all of your skills.
I was going to say I also noticed that each of these attributes have... Sorry, each of these skills have an attribute. I'm assuming you get a bonus based on your level of, say, perception to energy weapons.
I did make one mistake. I do apologize.
Okay.
While it is the 6 ranks is a maximum over your entire character's life, at character creation, 3 is the limit. So if you did put more than 3 in one thing, nix that.
So that is on including the 2 from tag. So the tag ones are free, but I could only put 1 more in for max.
Correct.
Okay, then I'm going to refund myself some points. Because I brought my small guns up to 6.
Does your do the ones that you get for your skills, not skills, which is it up above the strength, intelligence, and all that one?
Special.
Do you get those? Because each of those skills has a fundamental power, or one of your other things listed. So, like melee weapons, strength. So, do you get a +2 with that, or something like that?
If it is a tag skill, a tag skill simply will add 2 ranks initially, but also will make it easier for you to get a critical success during gameplay. Okay.
So mark those as tag and 2, and they get 2. But then each of the skills has a standard one of your standard values.
Right.
Your abilities, right? That's listed with it, like strength, charisma, endurance, all that stuff. So do those give us anything extra with those when we're using them, or?
No.
Okay.
Let's say you have I think you said you have 7 strength. If you put your athletics up to a 3, since athletics and strength tends to go together, you would roll 20s and you would want 10 or less.
Oh, okay.
On an athletics roll. But again, sometimes, depending on the situation, the attribute that's listed next to the skill is not actually the one that I'm going to use, because it depends on what action you're trying. So speech normally gets paired with charisma, but it could also be paired with perception or strength, depending on what you're trying to do. It's just sort of a default attribute. All right. Phil, you are done doing the spending?
I am done doing the spending. I have spent my 13 points because I'm stupid, and I've added them to my already fantastic 8 free tag points.
Nice. Sean, how you doing? Sean is still spending.
I'm done. I put all of my 14 in something now, so.
Okay. Now remember, you cannot have more than 3 ranks in any one skill.
Yep.
Okay. Now, number 4 would be choosing your very first perk. Now, if you've played Fallout 4, you know what the special chart is. Everything from Aqua Boy, Gunslinger, Blacksmith, the works. Now, I'm not going to go through and verbally tell you what the entire monstrous list is. Some of them have requirements like you have to have a luck of at least 6. Some of them have a level requirement, like you can't take it until you're level 3. For the time being, let's just sort of skip over perk. We'll come back to that at some other time. It's mostly going to fine-tune some of the things that you want to do, but again, if you've played Fallout 4, you're aware of what Gunsmith does and Demolitions Expert, that kind of a thing. All right, so for the time being, skipping perk. All right, but it's something we'll come back to. Next, derived stats. All right, carry weight. You can all carry 150 pounds plus your strength times 10. With the exception of Mr. Gutsy. Mr. Gutsy, you are just 150. That's it, tops.
Uh-oh.
Well, you got those little spindly arms.
I know. I need to have upgrades to get better.
Yeah.
So it was, apologies, 150 plus your strength times 10?
Yep.
Okay.
That's how much you can physically carry. I'm not likely to make use of endurance, but I mean, again, if you played Fallout 4, there is that one point where it's like, I can't move no more.
I'm holding too many tin cups.
Yeah, it's usually as I'm collecting up all of the loot that I got to go sell so I can make.
Yes, I don't know how many coffee cups and tin cans you were carrying. I know that when I played Fallout 4, I Grinch a place. I don't give a damn about encumbrance. I Grinch it. It is just what it is. All right, damage resistance. I believe you are both immune to radiation. Radiation you will find in the hit locations. You'll see the little hit locations on the character sheet. And there will be a button. There's physical, energy, and R for radiation. You are all immune to radiation. So you can put like an IM or whatever there. Poison. Mr. Gutsy is immune to poison. There's a single box that's sort of like off to the side. Make certain that you're immune to that. Yep. Okay.
Oh, and then each of the things like your head and all that, you've got this rad DR, right?
Yep. And so yes, you will have different damage reduction based on the stuff you're wearing and the hit location. So if you're not wearing a helmet and I shoot you in the head, owie.
So where does the radiation go, though? In each of those places?
Well,
there?
do you see on the hit location chart, there's 3 little boxes?
Yep.
One says physical, one says energy, and one says rad.
Yep.
It's the
all the rad ones. I'm just immune to those.
Yep,
Then?
that's what I am. If I hit you with radiation, you don't care. Phil doesn't care. Radiation, yay, love it. Give me more.
I've got actually a bunch. There's like 5 places or 6 places actually.
Right. There's head, torso, 2 arms, and 2 legs. 6 spots.
Yeah, all there. Yeah.
Just right. I am in all 6.
Right. I'm going.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure. There we go.
Yep.
I'm just using the cheat for Doctrzombie because it's the closest. It's a robot one. So.
Yeah. Your defense is based on your agility. I believe everyone has an agility that is like fairly mediocre. What is your agility, Phil?
My agility is actually an 8.
An 8. Your defense is a 1. Sean, what is your agility?
7.
You are also a 1. That means that if someone attacks you, they need to get 1 success to officially hit you. Most targets on the board only have a defense of 1, which makes this game pretty, well, fatal. Initiative. Add your perception and your agility together.
Okay. That's our initiative?
That is your initiative. It is not random. Your initiative is your initiative. So it's always going to be the same number in every single combat. Good?
Yep.
Health points is your endurance plus your luck.
Endurance plus my luck. Oh, that's easy.
Uh-huh. And there should be a little box that says melee damage on the character sheet. What is Phil, what is your strength?
4.
Put a 0 in there.
Shit.
Sean, what is your strength?
7.
Put +1 for in there.
Okay.
All right. So now let us start with some gear. Gear is based on your origin and what skills you took as your tag skills. So this will determine what you are starting with. Okay. First off, we'll start off with Sean, because you have to decide what your arms are going to be. You have got 5 options. Ready?
Yep.
All right. So you got 3 arms. You can, of course, duplicate any ones that you want, but you have 3 arms. You can give yourself a 10mm auto pistol,
Okay.
a buzzsaw, a flamer. No jokes, please. A
that's probably
laser emitter.
the laser.
A laser.
Nice.
Or a pincer. Now, if you do not take at least 1 pincer, you can't manipulate the world.
Oh boy.
You need to actually have something. You can't pick up anything and move it. So if you decide that all 3 of your arms should be weapons, you aren't picking up anything.
How am I going to loot anything?
Well, that's something you're just going to have
You
to
won't.
get by and figure out.
I shall depend upon the kindness of strangers.
So I suggest you take at least 1 pincer, and the other 2 could be anything you want.
All right, I'll take 1 pincher. And then let me see. I think I'll take so how does ammo work in this thing here?
Depending on you're going to start off with ammo for your gun. Ammo and rate of fire is something which I'll probably explain during session number 1, because they do a little bit different, but typically ammo is ammo. When you're running out of ammo, you can't use it no more. And yes, I'm going to ask you to keep track, because this is Fallout.
So I will have fusion cells that I'll have to get for the laser, and I'll have to have 10mm ammo for the 10mm.
And if you want, you could do a flamer, but then you got to go find yourself some
I have to
flame fuel.
I have to find gas for it. Yeah.
The buzzsaw doesn't have any issues.
Well, theoretically, I mean, in the game, the robots have like fusion cores in them, so.
That is true.
But, why not? I'll take a buzzsaw, which is like, isn't a baton one of the things, or don't I have that?
No, it's a buzzsaw.
Okay, I'll get a buzzsaw then, and I'll get a laser.
1 laser and 1 pincer. All right. Also, as a Mr. Gutsy, you have Mr. Gutsy plating all around your whole chassis.
Okay.
All right. You have something called a recon sensors mod.
Wait, I have what now? I have armor?
Yes. Write down everything that I'm currently saying, and we will worry about the specifics and the details later.
Okay, so I have armor, and I have a
recon sensors mod.
Okay.
and 10 caps.
Ooh.
Now, what skills did you select as your tag skills?
Me?
You.
Melee weapons?
All right, so with melee weapons, you can choose either a machete or a baseball bat.
Ooh, a machete.
Okay.
Can I
What
have
was
one
it?
of those somewhere then?
Somewhere on your person, you are carrying a machete.
Okay. Presumably in my pincher, because that's the only way I can hold it.
That makes sense. What was your second tag? What is your second tag skill?
Repair.
You also start off with a multi-tool.
And the other one was science.
You are starting off with a lab coat and 1 dose of Mentats.
Which you can't use.
If you can't use the Mentats,
One dose of what?
and a
Oh,
dose of Mentats.
Yeah, well, apparently I don't need those. I'll keep those for someone else.
All right. That is your starting stuff. Now, again, let's hold off on the details of every little device for a little bit. So, I'm not going to look up multi-tool right now, this very moment. But
That's fine.
But yes,
I
this
can
is
always
what
look them up in the book too and take a look at what they are.
You go for it. All right. Phil, you are a ghoul.
That is correct. I am a ghoul.
Or a ghoul. All right. Now, because of your
Do you have a ghoul friend?
What's that?
Do you have a ghoul friend?
You take damage.
I did.
Take damage.
I knew I was going to do it at some point in time anyway.
Well, yeah. All right. So, let's
Recalculating. Recalculating.
Wasteland, Voltex, Super Mutant, Trader Wanderer. Okay. Now, ghouls don't typically start off with any gear per se. So I'm going to treat you as a settler.
Okay.
For case of this. So you, sir, are going to start off with tough clothing. It's regular clothing that's just going to offer a little protection if you want it. All right. You start off with a melee weapon of either a switchblade, a pipe wrench, a rolling pin, or knuckles.
I'll take the switchblade.
Switchblade. You start off with a pipe gun with 12 rounds of 38 caliber ammunition.
Nice.
All right. Then you get 2 rolls. Then I need you to roll me 2 d20 and add the numbers up.
Okay, here we go. I've got a 7 plus an 18. That is a 25.
You will be starting off with a can of potato crisps. One more time, please.
Okay, hold on. A can of potato crisps. So basically a roll of Pringles.
Yes, that has survived the war.
I got a 7 and a 19, so a 26.
And a Salisbury steak.
Sorry, what?
A Salisbury steak.
Oh, damn it. Not cram. You gotta have cram. Instamash. No, Instamash.
Nope, sorry.
I've got a whole meal.
You are
How
also
many rads is in that Salisbury steak, though?
It doesn't matter.
You are also starting off with a personal trinket. Now, a personal trinket can be anything that you describe for yourself. It is a little personal memento, an old coin, a stopwatch that doesn't work, something that is, well, personal to you.
Okay. It is a bullet casing on a necklace.
All right. And you are also starting off with 45 caps.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, caps. Caps.
Cap.
Got it.
CAPS.
Thank you.
Money.
They're bottle caps.
I thought I was starting
From
off
Nuka-Cola.
with the
Bottle cap from Nuka-Cola, our currency.
crazy cat lady starter pack, is what I heard.
Now, let's go through your tag skills.
Okay, my tag skills are barter.
Cool. Roll 2d20 and add it up.
Fuck, this is great. 19 plus 6. That gets me back to 25.
So you get 25 additional caps with a P.
Got it.
Your next tag skill.
My next tag skill is small guns.
You will start off with an additional 12 shots of any ammunition that you currently possess.
That would be the 38. So we're now up to 24.
Yep.
Okay. My next tag skill is sneak.
You start off with 1 dose of Calmex or Calmex. CALMEX.
Okay.
And survival, I believe.
And survival is my last one.
You are also starting off with 2 cans of purified water.
Okay.
And 1 iguana on a stick.
Nice.
Purchased from Cut My Own Throat Dibbler.
Now, with the exception of specifically pulling out details like what does a multi-tool do and what does a iguana on a stick do, you're done.
Awesome.
Now, the one thing which I will, however, cover, no pun intended, is your hit location. Okay, because you guys are starting off with initial stuff. You will have the ability to make some additional purchases based on how much you've got. But let me go through the armor types, because that's a big chunk of the book. So first, let's get to Sean, who is currently walking around with Mr. Gutsy Plating. I just got to find Mr. Gutsy Plating. Like I said, this is a very, very big section. They have given everything.
It looks like it's on page 362.
Well, power armor mods, you guys
Or 147.
are. 147, they mention it, but I don't see an actual
Like
stuff.
steel plating with better thermal absorption, blah, 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 but I don't know.
Yep, I know. Give me a mo. It's there somewhere. I just gotta find it.
Oh, here it is. It is on 146. It shows Mr. Gutsy plating with physical 2, energy 2, location all, carry weight minus 10.
So you can only carry 140 now, but you're getting 2 points of physical, 2 points of energy everywhere.
Okay.
All right. Tough clothing.
So all of those little 6 places have 2 and 2 of each, right, Don?
Correct. All right. Tough clothing for you, Mr. Ghoul, is 1 point of physical and 1 point of energy.
Okay.
But it only covers your arms, your legs, and your torso, not your head.
Okay. Arms, legs, and torso, not head.
Not head. But it's 1 point of physical, 1 point of energy.
Gotcha.
So that means every single time I shoot you, that is the amount that gets subtracted from the damage dealt to you.
Gotcha.
Okay. You guys, of course, have the ability to do some additional shopping, but again, we'll cover that a little bit later on. They do rarity in this game. So you have at level 1, your only available options are common choices. So it's not like, hey, I've got enough caps to buy a Fat Man. No, you don't. Fat Man is not available anytime soon.
Damn it.
Sorry.
A
So yeah,
piggyback launcher?
the only thing left to really do is put in the stats for your various weapons, and you do need to select a perk, something that will like benefit certain roles and make certain options, a little bit better. And then, of course, if there's something you want to purchase, as far as like, hey, I don't have anything on my head, I want to wear one of those, gas masks with the hoses. Sure, we can do that. Okay. But I think we are mostly there. Like I said, we just need to select a perk and then allow you to do a little bit of shopping if you so choose. Mr. Gutsy only has 10 caps, but he starts off with all of his gear. Oh, by the way, Sean, I forgot to mention. Oops. You are starting off with a laser.
Yep.
Your ammo for your laser. You start off with 20 shots for your laser.
Okay. I'll have to find fusion cells.
Or just be a little judicious when it comes to using the darn thing. But yeah.
Oh, my tune in actual Fallout has thousands of each ammo. I go and mine super mutants and all those guys and then kill them and then steal all of their shit and then sell it.
No.
Keep the ammo for myself. And in the real game, I have found places where the mini nukes regen, so I now have a very large assortment of mini nukes that I can hail down on super mutants if I
Well,
need
of course you do. But yeah.
But I'm going to be a very, very, very slim version of myself in this.
You're starting off at level 1, stupid.
I know. I just got out of the vault. Oh my god, everybody's gone. Where's my son?
You haven't even come out of the vault. You're a Mr. Handy. You probably have never been in a vault at all.
I was waiting around for one of the vault dwellers.
Yeah,
are you a vault dweller? Hello, are you a vault dweller? Hello, are you a vault dweller?
And besides, if you are in fact playing a Mr. Gutsy, you don't have to adopt the vocal tone and the language that they use in the game, because I don't think you'd be able to pull it off. I'm sorry, Sean.
That's okay.
Calling everybody a commie and, in that overly gruff, kind of voice. But
yeah, no.
But yeah, that's the only thing really left is to customize your character a little bit by selecting a perk and then doing some shopping.
Nice.
You're done.
Now, what is the perk? That I don't get. Yeah, I haven't figured that
Well,
out yet.
the perks, I'll let you, since you have a copy of the book, you can help yourself to it. They start on page 59. They go from 59 to 73. And those are your perks. And you get one.
Oh, all the perks. Oh, yeah, all the different perks. I'm going to have to choose.
But it's going to take you a little while to go fishing through them. I get that. So,
I know.
All right.
Okay.
So, Robbie, I realized that you were sort of just observing this whole thing, and I know you have a copy of the book. Did you have any questions?
I'm actually looking at Vault Dweller.
Nice.
So I can build out from there The one stipulation, though, is because I'll go over with you to see what, if any, of the experiments were conducted on my vault.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, or so is that
That is
something you
something,
wanted to
that
do
is
now?
something
Or
that you and I would have to decide.
okay, all right. Well, I'm looking at doing a vault dweller, and I can since I have everything here, I can go ahead and I can start working on one and just uh, send it with you privately as we go on, so we could work everything out for next time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not certain. I'm not certain if Dave will be ready in 2 weeks. I don't think he will be, but I'll reach out to him and see if he wants to make a character. It's not that complicated, except if you're trying to min-max. Obviously, you're going to need to go over every single detail to try to min-max. But if you're just going, hey, this sounds cool, anything can be done. So it works.
Yeah. Like
so-
I said, the only I was just saying the one thing we would go over would be what, if any, experiment was done on the vault. That's it.
Right.
So.
As you guys go up in level, let me just kind of make this fairly quickly. When you go up in level, you only get 3 things: 1 point of health, 1 additional perk, 1 additional skill point. That's it. And it doesn't matter what level you go up. So that will, as soon as you start going up in level, you can start making things a little bit spiffier. But at least initially, you guys are starting off, and we'll start y'all off in the same little settlement, just so that you know each other and no one's trying to kill each other and like, oh my god, a ghoul, I shoot him. No, you kind of like the ghoul. Ghoul's fun. Like I said, think of it as the slog, and everyone is around the swimming pool.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So we will be doing the Fallout 4 map, basically Boston area.
Yeah, and I'll set up a Roll20 game. I'll send you guys all the invite. Once all the same information that you just wrote down is put into Roll20, everything activates on a click, and it does make navigating through the game pretty easy. But first, it's all got to be in there. So, like, for example, Sean's buzzsaw does piercing damage, which means that it has the chance to ignore the damage reduction of its target. That needs to be written in there somewhere, just so that he knows that when he's activating his buzzsaw.
Oh yeah, lots of different.
So I mean, like it's stuff like that which comes into it. All right, so we'll get everything all set up and ready to roll, and then hopefully we will start off in 2 weeks. I will order some adventures, and hopefully I'll just download the ones that Sean pirated for us. Yay, Sean.
Hey.
Sorry, they're not pirated. They are open source. Aha.
Open source, as far as I can tell.
So there's that. Okay. Does anybody have any questions or any thoughts? I'm thinking we'll probably play in the Commonwealth, not West Coast. So yes, there are going to be Minutemen and Railroad and the Institute.
I'm very familiar with that.
Most of us are. And the first time a suicider comes running at you with a blinking nuke, run a lot.
Well, shoot it. Yeah.
Yeah, running is good. That
I mean, shoot the nuke.
I have when I play Fallout 4, I try to play mobile in light, so I don't run around in power armor that often. So usually, if something is coming at me, like if the big nasties are coming at me, I run away first, find a nice spot, and then hit them from a good distance with like missiles or whatever. So run first. All
Yeah, that
right.
hand-to-hand combat. Someone could get hurt.
I have never tried hand-to-hand combat in that game except against mole rats and rad roaches.
Yeah.
That's it. Rad roaches and mole rats are the only things that I will actually hit with a club. Everything else, no. Gun, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And especially if you have all the DLCs, and once the Enclave is coming at you in powered armor suits, all for every single time, that's annoying as hell. All right, boys.
Yeah, I didn't use a lot of the power armor in the beginning, or actually, I don't still. But I have power armor suits everywhere in Fusion.
Yeah, me
but-
too.
Same here.
So Phil, I
Here,
asked
they
only one thing of
they
Phil, and that is before I begin my gripe session, you must stop the streaming.
Yeah, let me know when we're ready to do that, and I absolutely will stop. I don't think anyone's going to miss. Dirty D is the only one who said hello and is here, and I don't think anyone else has tuned in, which is fine. It was kind of a slow night anyway.
It was a slow night. Hopefully things will get a little bit, more interesting. But yes, I have stories to tell, and I don't want it recorded or broadcast. Thank you.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That will definitely not happen. I'm just looking at my perk options, and some of them it's like, oh, you are 1 point short of agility or 1 point short of perception. But it's fine. I'll figure something else out.
You can still swap things around if you really want to.
If that is the way I go, that's the way I'll go, and I'll be like, hey, I need to swap
Just remember
these.
that if you are swapping certain things out, it might affect your health, it might affect your initiative.
Yeah. If anything, right now it looks like maybe agility and perception might go, up, down, switch sides, whatever. But I'm still looking, and I can only buy anything that has ranks 1 right now.
Yeah. Well, if it doesn't have to be ranks 1. It has to be no level restriction. The number of ranks indicates the number of times that it can be gotten.
Gotcha.
And every time you take it, it does something, cumulative. So if you see something with like rank 4, you could take it 4 times. And each time will add something to the previous, effect. If it only says rank 1, that means that you take it once and you're finished.
Gotcha. I understand now.
The thing you want to look at is level restrictions. Some of them will not be available at level 1, and any attribute restrictions.
Yep, and that's what I'm looking at right now. Okay, I will look into these more later because obviously I could be here all night trying to figure out which one of these I want to take and which one works for me. And you've got rants to do.
I have a small grumble to do. Are we off?
No, I will say goodbye to everybody. I will probably see you guys later for a bonus stream. We'll do something, a game that I've ignored because of the last month of my own gripes, which I went into in great detail on Tuesday, one of the days I spoke for about an hour about my father-in-law and his fucking bullshit, which Tom was available for just a tiny fraction. I can't wait to tell you all the things we found in that man's house. You're going to love it so much. It's going to be like a delicious cookie of bullshit. But I will say goodbye, and I'm going to end the stream right now, and I'm pressing the button.